In 2004, I was with my husband. We were talking to the Minister of Secondary Education, and he said, we have a real need for secondary schools. And at that time, I said, well, I can start a secondary school. And I think I didn't realize how big of a project this would become. Through thinking about education in general, I had a pretty good idea of some of the things that I wanted to find in this kind of education. One would be that we really focus on critical thinking and that we focus on the whole person, not just the academic person. We have a lot of ways of doing what people sometimes refer to as active pedagogy. What that means in practice is we get people who may be able to do very complex mathematical equations, but when they're presented with a problem that's a real-world problem, they have difficulty in being able to know what to do with that.
For science, we have a lab where they go for chemistry and biology. They learn what they learned in the class, how they can be applied in their lives.
Our teachers are helping us in different activities. Like when you have such a problem, they can advise you. They are good friends, not only in a class, but in whatever problem we can have.
I'm glad to say that environmental sustainability continues to be a very important focus for us. So we have solar power, we have water catchment systems, biogas digester toilets, chickens on campus and a cow.
So they are the ones who are taking care of these chickens. They give them food, they clean the house. When they go home, then they have an idea of starting their own micro projects which can maintain their families.
It was very much our intention to have students who come from both extremely needy backgrounds as well as students who are from comfortable means and who have grown up with an easy background. One of the founders of Expeditionary Learning talked about the importance of poor kids becoming introduced to what he called the aristocracy of talent. I can say that, like students in any high school anywhere in the world, people have very diverse talents. We have some students who are really talented in sports, others who are excellent at debating, others who are interested in math, in science.
Outside the classes, we have clubs like science clubs, we have dancing clubs, we have very many clubs in which the student really interested in the school, the community, and the campus.
This project from the very beginning has always been one that has involved a lot of people. We've had volunteers who've come and given 6 months, 10 months, a year, 2 years of their time. Teaching volunteers, and we've had donors. So we've been extraordinarily blessed to have a very wide spectrum of people with different interests helping us to make this all possible. What I hope as we look to the future is that we can continue to build the infrastructure that will help us really function well, to be able to give students the skills that they need when they go to compete globally with other kids.
Many of our students are not able to pay for their school fees. They can't manage to cover the whole amount. That's why the school tries the best it can to provide funds, scholarship to some of the students.
We hope to see the majority of our students be accepted to college prep programs because that is still an issue in Rwanda. We need leaders, future leaders in Rwanda who are able to look at the whole spectrum of climate change, of political issues, of surrounding countries that are unstable, to look at resource needs, to look at educational needs, business needs in the Rwandan community, and be able to see, with all those complexities, what does it take to be a leader and make all of that happen.
Fasha